Okay, imagine this. Two people are driving. One is on highway and one is taking the longer route. The one on the highway is fast, smooth, big milestones, big achievements, big results. And the other person is taking the longer route, having a lot of stops, confusions, more figuring things out. Definitely the slower one. And the problem is the second person keeps constantly looking at the highway and slowly starts to believe that they are failing and they will never reach the destination. And this is exactly what's happening to all of us. I think social media has completely changed the way we experience time. There was a time when we used to go to school, we used to notice that, okay, this person has a better looking pen, better looking pencil box, better looking notebook. We used to go to college, we used to see, oh, better looking shoes, bag, or anything. We used to compare ourselves. Ideally, we should never. Yes, the people around us. And today, you're comparing yourself to more than 500 people before even having your breakfast. Open your phone and somebody has got their new house, dream car, somebody is so damn successful at the age of 21, 15 or even 5. Guys, like, what the hell is happening? And suddenly your completely normal life starts to feel wrong. And it's not because your life is actually bad, but because it feels slower than everybody else's highlight reel, the highlights, traveling the world, all the flags and everything. It's honestly like an exam hall situation. When you are there in this classroom and everybody got their papers and everybody just started to write. And you're like, bro, you studied, okay, you know everything. But then you suddenly randomly start to panic. Like, has it ever happened to you? Because it happened to me. Like, creates some stupid artificial urgency. That's what social media does to us. And lately I've been realizing that most of our suffering isn't coming from life itself. It's coming from the stories about life that we tell ourselves. Most of the moments are neutral. Like you're eating, you're studying, you're walking, you're doing everything. It's just completely normal. You're just breathing, you're doing whatever you want, you're happy. Suddenly your mind interrupts. You're so behind while you're not acting towards it. You're so behind from the things you promised to yourself when you were 15. And you feel stuck. Completely stuck. By this time, I should have had everything figured out. Everybody is way more far ahead than me. And just like that, pace disappears. I think our thoughts are a lot like looking through a dirty window. When we see through a dirty window, we see the world is distorted, right? And instead of actually cleaning the glass, we start to believe that the world is broken. This is exactly what overthinking does to us. It distorts our reality. The biggest realization that I've made is definitely that I've been practicing since a few years, which is the TSM, that thoughts are not facts. Your mind can be anxious even though when you're not failing. Your mind can feel behind even though your life is unfolding way perfectly. And your mind can actually get into a panic situation even when there's nothing wrong. So thoughts are never facts. Do not believe them. This very random thought came to my head about GPS, that whenever we're driving, we have put on some location, and if the maps is not able to reach that particular location from that path, it always recalculates, right? It can be underground, it can be flying over the moon, or can be anything. It can be the busiest pathway, or maybe even the shortest one, the most narrowest one, always find a way. So why can we not find a way, right? So one wrong decision, we think that life is over, khatam, like everything is over, the end ho chuka hai. We can always create, find, discover, or maybe unlock a new path because it's always there. Let's talk how to solve it. Stop evaluating your life and yourself way too much. Am I stronger than yesterday? Am I smarter than yesterday? Or am I being productive enough? Have I done everything correctly? You guys don't have to do this every day. Growth needs space. Powers are not going to grow faster just because we keep digging them up to check if they're growing. Return to your own lane. Simply looking at the highway, I know it will always keep me disconnected from my very own lane. I'm never supposed to know what thousands of lives, like what is happening with a lot of people in the world. But certainly social media has completely broken that system. And your brain has just continued to this spiral loop of thousands and crores of people doing whatever with their life, actually living your dream life. And you are not doing that yet. And that's the reason you feel behind. Saying कि सब delete करके छोड़ दो, but your brain absorbs way more than you imagine. Everybody has their own life, everybody has their own timings, their lessons, learnings, life, everything. And you have your own. Solution 3. Don't worship a thought. Why are you worshipping a negative thought? Think a better thought. And I think that a lot of people don't need motivation or discipline. They need a more calmer nervous system. Because if your nervous system is always rushed, you feel everything is an emergency. even your future. Solution 4. Don't forget to live while you're becoming. Create moments where the brain can think. I'm talking about being comfortable with the silence. Sit without music. Sit idle. Do nothing. Go for a walk without music. Journaling. Doing nothing basically. Because silence is where clarity actually happens. We are not waiting for a perfect moment, a perfect thing to happen, or a perfect version of ourselves that doesn't even exist. We don't even know. Because life is actually happening to us right now. We have to live while we are becoming, and we're allowed to do that. And I don't think that life was ever meant to be this rushed. I know this, that real life is slow, growth is slow, healing is slow, understanding ourselves is slow, and becoming ourselves is slow. So why the rush? We have to live while we are becoming. If you have been feeling late, behind lately, don't have to panic. Stop measuring your life against people you were never supposed to race. Just human, and you got this.